Welcome to Council Connection. I'm Christina Rinderly, Mayor and Durango City Councilor. This program is designed to give you a snapshot of happenings at the most recent Durango City Council meeting. This time, we look at the October 18th meeting. Our meeting began with an introduction by City Manager Ron LeBlanc of Interim Durango Police Chief Lynn Johnson, a 41-year retired veteran of the Arvada Police Department and a graduate of Fort Lewis College.
I'm extraordinarily happy to be here. I'm grateful to City Manager LeBlanc and the other members of the Durango City government for allowing me this opportunity to come and lead the police department, and at least for a short time, and hopefully I can lay the groundwork for future successes when a permanent chief is selected in a few months.
Johnson will head the department until retired Chief Jim Spratlin's successor is selected, probably next spring. Durango Transportation and Sustainability Director Amber Blake also presented Council with a Federal Transportation Administration Administrator's Outstanding Service Award.
This award was given to the City of Durango and Durango Transit this year for the outstanding transit service that we provide as a rural community. It's the most prestigious award that the FTA can bestow upon a community. So Durango Transit provides approximately 500,000 trips a year to our community of 18,000 people, which far exceeds the per capita ridership rate of most, if not all, rural transit systems. We have a 76% transit-dependent ridership, 67% of those with a household family income of less than $25,000.
One of the first items of formal business is the consent agenda, which is intended to allow City Council by a single motion to approve matters that are otherwise considered routine or non-controversial. There's usually no separate discussion of these items unless a council member or a citizen requests that that item be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. The consent agenda for this meeting consisted of 9 items, none of which were removed and all of which were approved. There were 2 legislative hearings. The first concerned an update on the parking administration and regulations. Increases in fines for various violations are being proposed. It is also suggested snow routes be activated when 2 inches of snow falls. That would mean no parking on those routes indicated in red on the map, which would allow plows to do their job unhindered. There are several other changes, all of which will return to Council as a formal ordinance in November. The second hearing, coming just days after the ribbon cutting of the new Wilson Gulch Road, dealt with the South Fork Rezone, Conceptual Development Plan, and Character District Master Plan. Wilson Gulch Road directly runs through the middle of South Fork area, near Three Springs, and is being targeted for several uses.
As you probably remember, staff initiated this process to work with both the Creator Properties LLC and GRVP LLC to look at regional commercial design for the South Fork Character District area.
The South Fork Rezone, Conceptual Development, and Character District Master Plans were all approved unanimously. 3 ordinances were also introduced. The most significant dealt with financing the wastewater treatment plant update.
Council will be authorizing revenue bonds in an amount up to $68 million as approved by the voters last November. And the details associated with this, essentially there are 2 agreements that are included as part of the agenda documentation. The first of which is the bulk of the financing for the project in an amount of $65.5 million with a proposed loan amount of $59.7 million. The second agreement is an agreement for $2.5 million. This is a 0 interest rate loan that's derived from the Water Pollution Control Green Project Direct Loan. And it's really an acknowledgement of the green portions of the project and the sustainability criteria that we've built into this project. So the 0 interest rate loan is a fabulous thing for our project. It saves money for our ratepayers, and we were really excited to get that as well.
The 20-year bonds, which are expected to receive an interest rate of less than 2%, will be repaid from revenues received for sewer service. During the meeting, councilors also mentioned several events that you might find interesting. Among these, Friends of the Library will be holding their next book sale 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday and Saturday, November 4th and 5th. Our next study session will be Tuesday, October 25th at 4 p.m. We will continue our budget reviews, and at this meeting, looking back at community support block and micro grants, as well as the Business Improvement District budget. Our next regular council meeting, which includes the public hearing on the 2017 proposed budget, is November 1st at 6:30 p.m. And that's Council Connection for the October 18th Durango City Council meeting. I'm City Councilor and Mayor Christina Rinderle. Thanks for joining us, and remember, you can always contact your city councilors via email at citycouncil@durangogov.org.